Hello there guys, and welcome back to Starbound. So, I just decided to start recording again now because I guess this is an important moment in the game because there's a few ways to progress in this game. There's the main story, of course, which involves gathering all the artifacts and then confronting the great evil in the world. The other way to progress in this game is to just upgrade all your equipment and be able to visit all the planet types. So I've actually just started this game because I've just got all the Solarium ore I need. So there's various kinds. As you go through the game, you start off mining, looking for iron and coal, and then you go to a different planet where there's titanium, and then there's durasteel, and until ultimately you get the Solarium, it's called. So that's a fossil I'm going to have to come back and uncover, but I don't have my brushes at the moment. But I might put my little waypoint marker here. I can find it. Yeah, there we go. So I'll come back for that fossil and do a bit more exploring. For now, I have all the Solarium ore I need to complete the best armor set, so basically my mission in life at the moment is to get out of here alive, so I can craft this. I've got the helmet already. Wanderer's helmet, I've got the Wanderer's trousers. I'm leaving these glow trousers on because they provide a bit of illumination as a cosmetic overlay. But yeah, the last section of this game was, this is now part 18 because part 17, I mistakenly called it part 16 in the video, but part 17 I'll talk about the welfare state and a little bit about, I don't know, how a working society in the Afghan state might function. Talk a bit about, the ambitions for different movies. But yeah, it's just a few days left of the year, and I guess I'm in that, like a lot of people, I'm in sort of a post-Christmas kind of slump, I guess. So the new year hasn't quite started, it's still the holiday season. And yeah, I'm not really worried about anything other than this game at the moment. Chest. Yep. So yeah, the last video, the last bit of game footage I recorded showed me crafting with the Avian Temple, that's to get the third artifact. I've since done that, and oh, here we go. This is the point I can beam out. fossils here as well. I'm not that far from the surface at this point. But let's get out of here anyway. So yeah, I guess a few changes to the ship. I've got the wiring station here now, and I have a fossil display case with a small fossil inside. It's an alien skull. So you could see a couple of fossils in the miner that's left. I'm going to go back and uncover. Got my textile station here, and I guess we did the lighting. The ship lights are very bright, so I've got more spotlights going in here. I've got that if I want a bit more illumination. Tungsten lamp. But yeah, with the new ores, this replicator, there's different expansion modules you plug into this, and they're related to these new ores, the age salt, violium, and ferrosium. But yeah, solarium's the thing, important material at the moment. Here we go, the Wanderer's chest guard. So this is the most powerful armor set you can craft in this game. And the armor boosts your stats considerably. So if I take that away for a minute, that's what it looks like without any cosmetic overlay. If I just carry... Also got a new rocket launcher, which is pretty serious business, this one. But yeah, that's the full armor set now, and fully upgraded. And also the environmental pack, of course. So this is, for example, this is a... Oops, let's grab something to eat. Yeah, so I went onto one of these planets and was immediately sorry. These are the magma planets. You don't really want to mess around with those if you can avoid it, but I think this is the one I'm on at the moment. Or maybe not, but this is the scorched ones. So you need the highest upgrades to visit the planet. You have to have the environmental protection pack upgraded fully. But here is the only place you can get solarium, is on these very high threat level ones. So that's what I've just beamed up from. And let's have a look at the surface, because I think I'll build a base here, because I think it's pretty cool. Avian village scorched. Yep. So yeah, the scorched biome, it looks sort of all post-apocalyptic. So it looks like an old civilization's come to ruin. And this is the entrance to that mine I just beamed out of. But yeah, I think I'll build a base here. So somewhere I can display my fossils perhaps. Like we're defending a bit of... No, it's just an old crapped out building. Oh, there's a lot of this booby traps on this planet. So there's these little mines you can see. Get set off. Once you clear them, they're cleared, so... Oh, that's a little chest up there, isn't it? Yeah. Deadbeat hornhelm, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this moody apocalyptic backdrop. That's why I think I'll build a base here. Yeah, other than that, there's another thing I can make finally, because I finally came across some oil. So is this where I'll make the hunting bow? I believe it is. String, okay, yep. I have some string in my textile cupboard here. Okay. Yeah, I don't really feel a need to upgrade my ship again. I think I've got enough room really to do just about anything I might want. There's a few crafting stations I haven't got yet, like there's a crafting station that allows you to construct rail. But that's the sort of thing that only makes sense to do on site. So if you're going to build a base, then you'd probably, with elevators and things, and you could have that on site. It's not really necessary in here. But yeah, other than that, now I've got this armor set. I'll give this mission another crack. So this is the mission now, on the way to acquiring the 4th artifact. So yeah, this 4th race, the Apex, it's a little bit inspired by Planet of the Apes, I guess. So there's this sort of ape-like race that's quite advanced technologically. And they're having a civil war with some sort of big brother or something. So this mission will probably throw me into the midst of that, I'm sure. As well as giving you more protection, these armor sets also increase your base damage, so I'm already seeing a bit of a difference here. Oh, gotta go up here first. But yeah, I don't really have a topic to discuss in this video. I just thought I'd turn it on. Just talk about the wars. But yeah, last upload, I mentioned I got some plans. I'm thinking about relocating to North America next year. But yeah, January isn't the sort of month you make life-changing plans, you know. You know, I'm always sort of receptive if opportunity knocks, I guess, but otherwise, it's still sort of the holiday season extends into the whole of January, and you know, flights become cheaper in February, and everyone starts, you know, getting ready for another year. But yeah, I mean, certainly, you know, certainly all these political events in America seem to be keeping everybody on edge. There's the debt ceiling is something, well, probably not a lot of people are talking about it, but it's something I've been keeping an eye on closely. So, yeah, if you're not aware about the debt ceiling, I think when when President Obama, for example, took office, the US national debt was something like $8 trillion. And then, holding it back up. And then when he left office, it was something like $18.6 trillion or something like that. So very close to a $20 trillion ceiling. And I think it at some point had been raised, so it was probably raised from 10 to I don't know, some amount more than that. And then in some ways it's a bit of a formality, or at least people would have you believe it's a bit of a formality to raise it. But yeah, it hasn't actually been raised since Donald Trump was in office, so when there was looming, so if the US federal government goes into default, then it can no longer function, it can no longer pay for things. So I think what happened in August, when this debt ceiling was approached, they voted not to raise the ceiling, but to basically suspend it while they paid for things like hurricane aid and things, right? I don't know where to go now. What's this thing do? Oh, it brings a lift down, that's what I want. So yeah, they sort of suspended it rather than raise it, and then I want to see if I can get that chest. No, it's too late for me to get that chest now. Oh, bugger. Yeah, it's too late. So yeah, and then Congress had another opportunity, I believe, to raise the ceiling this year in December, but they didn't. So it's my understanding that juggling things around just to try and stay operating without having to borrow more money, without raising the debt. So yeah, I mean, this is all fiscal policy, and it's a bit boring, I guess, but it's just something I guess I feel like I've been anticipating for a while. Is like I guess a collapse in the US dollar, or I mean, one way to avoid these things as well is to kind of switch to a wartime economy, and you see that pressure there as well, you know. So let's talk about war with North Korea as if this is something that would, you know, keep the government afloat, because it would mean switching to a sort of wartime economy or something, you know. So yeah, I have videos where I talk about, on the NS Gaming channel, I have videos that mention North Korea, I mention war of Iran. Okay, so the rebels have stormed the stronghold. Here he is. That's there's the mini nog dictator. But yeah, I mean, what's interesting about a potential government shutdown, you know, for me, is that, amongst other things, well, I wrote an article, you know, where I talk about what's an ideal situation, what does a post-collapse America look like. So I'll talk about it. In some ways, you know, you got to think, well, maybe the US is heading for something like what happened when the Soviet Union collapsed, you know? And it's interesting to look at what happened to the Soviet Union in 1990, 1991, and then extrapolate from that what could happen to America, you know? But yeah, I'm interested in, you know, what would happen if different American states had different sort of immigration policies and things like that. That's the kind of thing that interests me a great deal. Where the hell am I supposed to go here? I'm going to check my quest log. Find the artifact in Ninog's stronghold. Okay, now I've just come through there, and that's the checkpoint that saves my progress. But I can't open this door. Hang on. He just says, you know, I'm wounded. Finish what started. Okay, so the compass point is, that's barbed wire up there. They fought through here. Yeah, I don't get it. It's Venus coming at rising from the sea. Yeah, I don't really get it. There's a switch, does that do anything? Oh, hang on. It's open for a minute. What did I do? blink through it? No, oh no. Oh, okay. Well, that's open. This is open as well. Alright. I'm enjoying these paintings. Okay, this is the boss battle now, I think. Ah, here we go. Got that one first time, so the armor set and rocket launcher done their job. Oh, that's a nice shotgun. Oh, is it one-handed? Yes, so it's better than what I got, I think. I never use these syringes, do I? Nope. So Nice shotgun. What should I replace? Rope. Ministry of Knowledge. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's not, I'm a fan of 1984, so I appreciate that. Okay, well that's 4 out of 6 artifacts now. Oh, this time it's a glitch. Volcanic activity. I haven't found myself using swords very much actually in this. Now I can sell me augments, that's cool. Okay, well I think I've had enough for the moment. I don't feel like sorting through a whole bunch of junk. Yeah, lots of progress made. So we dealt with the Big Ape. So okay, terrific. Alright, see you next time.